of the man, always about what the man can do for the woman. And I'm just at that point in my journey where I don't care to have that conversation anymore because it's not relevant. It's not relevant what I need to do in retrospect to and for a woman. Like it doesn't that doesn't move the needle any stretch of the imagination. Because if I'm not putting if I'm not putting me first, like I can't be upset about what she's not doing for me.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I was like been thinking of this song that I'm going to do, and I don't know what it's called or anything like that. It's just an idea or a concept of a song where it's just like I just found this girl, and like all she want to do is like please me. You know what I'm saying? Like her whole thought process is to just like make me happy or just like feed into me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like niggas gotta actually wait for that. You know what I'm saying? You might meet one girl, and then like say for instance, you're not with no girl like that. That's cool. Take your time, work two jobs, save your money, start traveling the world,
Mhm.
get your shit together. You know, because in the mode of you chasing love, you're not attracting a woman that really want to please you and having a mental and emotional and a logical, like we get along, we're friends, we're like buddies. That's not, that should kill you, you
That should
know,
kill you.
spiritually, right? Because we talking about God and love. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? You got your half of the rent, my boy. Like, you know
Or nigga lose his job, you gonna get about 30 days, nigga.
yeah,
You gonna get
like,
about 30
yeah.
days, nigga, before everything is gone.
Hey, after that month up, I'm tired.
Listen, on the
When you gonna
25th
start
day, bro,
working?
she already got her shit packed. Like, she got her next move lined up, bro. Like,
But
nah,
see,
bro.
that goes back to the girl that's at the under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
If I lose my job,
Mm-hmm.
will you go under the bridge with me? If I get locked up, will you
Mm,
write me? Would you visit me every?
mm, mm.
These concepts reference more to love to me than like what I can do for a person, because it's like I maybe can't do a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do everything that I can
Mm-hmm.
at all times. I'm not gonna have no boundary or barrier, and
Mm-hmm.
what's mine is yours. And I'm always gonna give more than you. So with that being said, I really be like enjoying positive emotions and like giving of love
You
as
gotta
a
be on your
you
50 Cent shit. 21 questions.
gotta get to know them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
1000%.
telling you, as soon as I be like, let's play 21 questions. I don't know what to ask. Thank you. That's all I need to know. Deuces. What you mean? You don't got nothing to ask me? You just met me? We just been talking? What? That's confusing. You don't want to get to know me at all?
So you talking about a person that's interested in a fantasy or an idea, but not even really interested in you as a human being.
Nope.
So I think like being able to create love situations, it's like being able to like show that love within yourself, like what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying, with your aesthetic and your haircuts, and like you really showing like the world you love yourself, or you in that mode of like self love. But just think how your glow up is going to be if you on that trajectory 5 years from now. Like you always just like improving on your looks, improving on your style, investing in yourself. Like that's the trajectory you want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like nobody can take that away from you. And like when we was talking about like when I was younger, I wish I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have just invested in me instead of comparing what I could do for somebody else. When the reality is I can't do much. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I gotta do a lot for myself.
And cause like with that trajectory you talking about, bro, like you gonna be on it and working, and you don't even gotta flex or fun or say nothing to people. It's just gonna be people just noticing out of nowhere. It's like going to work and you actually trying to dress nice and be present, for yourself. You look so good. You like, I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just trying to iron my shirt. It was wrinkled as hell when I pulled it out the dryer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the small things that you do for yourself that will add up and grow. Because sometimes we get in this space of trying to traject and get better at a big rate. When we gotta be in the mindset, I get better 1% every day.
Yeah, you gotta look at it long term.
You got to. When I go train, bro, I don't me improving in a night of in the I like to go 1% every day. One thing. Astrology, I'm gonna improve on one thing, learn one thing. Tarot, I'm gonna study one card at a time, go on order, learn this whole deck. I'm gonna make quizzes for myself. And of course, shout out to the Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord.
Shout out to Breezy. What's really good, Breezy?
Moon Day Mystic, what up, bro?
What up with y'all?
Just cooling out, man. Just warming up, waiting for you. Really, we haven't really gotten into nothing. Just have an outline of the show based on the outline you provided, and just kind of discussing the week 7 day cycle. Um, and just really following your intuition and learning how to work with the astrology into your normal everyday life, man, because that's a skill most people need. Astrology is happening every damn day, whether you and whether we pay attention to it or not. So
Yeah.
Let niggas be dehydrated in the moon and the water sign.
what did y'all see from the chart this week, last week, the eclipse? Like,
Well, me
how
personally,
have things been affected y'all?
well, me
Chat
personally,
in the chat, let us know.
but nah, for me personally though, and just helping other people, talking to people, reading through charts. A lot of people been going through job changes and fluctuations in their life and stability, and I've been studying, Uranus because from my observation from Uranus and Taurus, I just been seeing so many people have job changes constantly. Like ever since Uranus been in Taurus, I've been hearing people lost my job, got a better job, bro. I'm in the union, or I just started my business and I got funded from this. Like there's just been so many changes, so I just want to hear other people's aspect of that. Even if it's not job approach, what about your daily affairs or your household, or did you move? Because it could pertain to that too.
Yeah, I feel like the eclipse was kind of like a whirlwind almost. It was a lot that happened in the last 28 days. Um and for me it was more so like internal. Um Getting to the point of like, okay, you can continue to progress this way, or you can stay where you at, or you can just climb up this mountain. It's almost like, you can keep going at like 5 miles per hour, or you can go, 35, or you can hop on the highway. And just like the sacrifices that you're gonna have to make in life, the things that you gotta be willing to let go of. Um, but then like the unwillingness to to change the shit that you are used to. You know what I mean? Like just it can be like drugs, certain people in certain conversations, certain neighborhoods, um, that kind of thing. I think the eclipse really brought that to the forefront for me. Um, what really got to be let go of, you know what I mean? And then just the little things that you stumble with, that you stumble over. Um, and then that's where I got to the point where I'm like, okay, gotta start relying on my intuition rather than trying to logic my way through all my problems. I mean, logic worked for like you need directions to go to the store or baking a cake and stuff like that. But I think like throughout the day to day and then like the subtleties of like cultivating your spirit or being present in relationships, it may take more of an intuitive approach. um that's what I would say. This eclipse really made me think about, let me try to just rely on my intuition, because I've never done it 100%. um and I think we've been brought up to really rely on our logic, to reason, to think our way through things, which isn't bad, but I don't think that's the only way to solve problems.
I agree.
So what's been sticking with me is this understanding that in reality, the word happy doesn't appear in any biblical text whatsoever. Why the fuck do we care so much about that? The idea and the understanding wrapped in and around love. Uh, I'm still on some case study around that. Um, people gonna people. Like people are going to be who and what they are. And sometimes it would behoove you, most times it would behoove you to just let them talk because they're gonna tell you. Um what whom and what are we doing any of this for? Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for someone else? Is there a purpose wrapped in behind it? Do you truly believe in it? Um, Fear and the divine can't operate the same space, but fear and comfort do. Those is kissing cousins. Um, how many of us exercise patient ears? And I'll land there.
Yeah, man. I guess for me, I have been dealing with the more or less like with like I guess for me, I figured out what I needed to do, which was a great relief because I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I was in that phase for like way too long. Like that shit was just so crazy. Like I was just like trapped. Like I was like, damn, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do for like 6 months? You know what I'm saying? And then like I figured out what I was going to do. And then once I figured out what I was going to do, I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel relieved, and now I just got to do what I said I was going to do, and just take care of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's like I was going through like a nice little steady run, and then shit just kind of got like unsteady for like a ill minute, and it was like cool, whatever. Like it was just weird, and then I'm just like, it was weird as fuck. and then I started like meditating and studying. Cause it was so weird. I think we talked about this on a previous episode where it should be so weird for me is like I just can see the spirits in control of shit. So I just have to just be like, all right, there's nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting, I'm going against it, and then automatically shit'll just like ease up, and then the direction will be like super sweet and smooth. And then it's like, okay, it's like I have to do what I have to do or what I need to do. So for me, everything is like intuitive, but like I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what happens with me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't figured that part out where I'm just like my train will jump a track and I'll just be on a whole nother track. Like why the fuck am I going to Alaska? Like I thought I was going to fucking California. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I have to get right on my right track. And then when I get on my right track, it's like, maybe I just don't listen to enough Prince or John Coltrane or something like that. I don't know. But it's like a specific formula of good shit that I must do to like keep my karma at a certain level. And when I don't do those things, it's like God is like in my life. Like, I don't know. So it's like maybe I'm just like deeply hallucinating some shit. Or it's just like I just be like, damn, I just be like today I had the thought like, damn, I'm just grateful to be alive and happy that I know what I need to do for myself, because some people don't even have that ability. And I was like that not too long ago. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just empathetic and grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because I know like to have a mental block, nigga, what the fuck? Like you can't even explain that shit. Like,
Yeah,
how you going to help myself? And I don't even know what I need to help myself with.
yeah, yeah. And one thing I try to do with the moon tracker chart is because at a certain point you'll start seeing, obviously it's only 12 signs, you'll start seeing the same things happen and over again. And the only things that really make a difference are like the transits and the conjunctions that the moon have with different planets. But you work through, say 4 moon cycles, which is 28 times 4. Uh, that's probably like close to like 120 or something like that, plus or minus days. But anyways, you'll have a bunch of data about your personal cycle. Because I mean, I feel the same way about some things in life too, where it may be like, damn, I was past this, or I thought, um, certain things wouldn't stop me in my tracks or slow me down and things like that. Um, but I think that's where like the studying yourself, you got that data from the moon tracker chart, and you're able to um, just see how you handled it in the past, or see how you were doing before it happened to you in the past. So intuitively you want to get to a point where you're like, okay, feel like something about to happen. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Let me do, or let me allow myself to be guided by my soul so that I can be in the best position possible for it. Because ultimately I believe that we can jump out of cycles and get into new cycles. But I think the name of the game is cycles. You know, it just depends on what type of cycle you on.
Mm.
I mean, that's what we're going through with seasonal changes, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Autumn, spring, winter. And also, like, with the whole thing about you said tracking these cycles, one way to know that you're evolving is like when you look at sports, athletes, they go by numbers, right? So, what that should tell us when it comes to astrology, we're going off of planets, energy, and numbers. So, as we're keeping track of all the things we're doing, we're learning how we're progressing in small, subtle ways. This is how we track that 1%. You know what I'm saying? When we understand the mental block, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna work small steps to get through this shit. Like, trying to jump. Like, if you trying to get through your mental block in a week, maybe for you it probably takes that quick. But some people it takes longer, probably months, years.
Years, yeah. Because you might not have that maturity to like really understand. And a lot of our lessons we learn in hindsight, like, damn, that's what, that teacher was talking about, or that's what my grandmother was trying to get me to understand. And I mean, I don't think it's a negative thing that you didn't get it in that moment, because you understood it at some point. And I would say you understood it when you needed to. Um, yeah, just to add to what you were saying, AD.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I think like with spiritual memes, how they talk about, you constantly keep going through stuff because you have to keep relearning the same lesson that you ain't learned yet.
Hmm.
You know,
Mhm.
that's basically what this talking about, what everyone's getting into.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, click on that comment, bro. That was hard what you just said. Tacos are spiritual.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because isn't that like basically what people try to do with life or business or the thing they're trying to do? They try to have the right question for it to get the most out of it.
Yeah, and that's what enters into realms of like arrogance, and like when you on the outside looking in, like my other son, he be stealing. So like in reference to the house where I'm like, I'll be buying shit and I know what I buy and I know how much I have because I'll be like, I know what is missing and shit. So I'd be like, it's like I can understand his motive and his direction, and generally I catch him every day. You know what I'm saying? I catch him stealing, but it's like the reason why I catch him is because he think like he's smart with his shit, but he just arrogant. He just in his ego. He just I set up traps for the nigga. You know, like I put out bait for him, and he like always catch the bait. You know what I mean? Like it's like stupid.
So
Like you
you
know what
didn't
I'm
keep the
saying?
whooping on the counter looking at
Like,
it.
yeah, like it's only like it'd be like process and elimination like that. Like it'd be so simple. But I'm saying all that to say like it's not a good or a bad, but you gotta know like when your mindset have evolved. So I would be a fool to be like, all right, I'm about to play Roblox with my son. That's stupid. Like he can play Roblox like he like on that level. But like I gotta be mature to like focus on the shit that's really, really important. And just like understanding and being a leader, I guess it boils down to because like damn motherfuckers don't even want to like receive instruction no more. So it's like the right question is right in front of you a lot of times. You hear it over and over again, but your arrogance is just like, man, I don't even need to take care of that. Like, I don't even need to do that. Like, that ain't even applied to me. And my maturity comes like, damn, since I was 16, niggas was laying the game on me, and I just didn't receive it because it wasn't right for me. But it's like, dog, we gonna suffer because of our own arrogance a lot of times. Because like, what can you like completely master yourself throughout the day, right? Be in a particular perfect state of beingness right now. Yes, you can. So like, I don't know. It's just like to me, it's just like a simple one word answer for the world, right? But like the complicated thing is like quote unquote right or wrong, good or bad, and that's where shit gets confusing at.
I would say whenever you get to a space of thinking about what's the right question with the intent of receiving the right answer, um, you should be doing ego inventory first. because the idea of the right question to unlock a particular thing is like saying, I'm not going to unlock the door because it's not time for me to open it, type shit. And the only person that could answer that question is you. And so when you get the answer to the question, though, if you don't like the answer to said question, then what? Right?
Mhm.
Because you're talking about the right question. Like, I mean, what is the right question? What is that?
It's relative to the time and space and the weather and you on poop today. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yo,
It's so many different. There's so many different nuances that can go with that.
yeah. I feel like life is just like so filled with love and like order and all types of different shit that you can do. But like wherever you at right now, right is relative to what's right in front of you. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
don't complicate this thing, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you can't get the wrong answers on on the test, right? If you're the one that's making the test.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's like you don't know what you don't know, but the only way to get into a place of that has nothing to do with knowing. It's just about progression.
Practice makes perfect, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah. Cause it made me think of like two sides of a coin, or better yet, the moon. One side of the moon is always illuminated. It's just the way things are set up in the sky and where the earth is. Um, but one side of the moon is always 100% revealed. Um, but what we see happens because of the spinning of the moon. I'm sorry, the movement of the moon, not the moon spinning, because we only see one side of the moon. But the moon um, moving around the earth as the earth spins. So I think it's more so with the progression of life, being present during that progression of life, and like what Hood said, like really understanding where you at, because I think so often we try to continue to be the same person we knew ourselves to be, even though everyone around us see us as someone that's different. You know what I mean? I think the perfect analogy is like, you got street cousins, and they really be in the streets. And then you come around, they like, they happy to see you, and then you around a little bit longer, they like, bro, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ain't your mama about to call you or something? Like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Don't you got homework to do or stuff like that,
Hmm.
it's just recognizing like where you at. Um, cause yeah, man, I think that's the hardest, or that's a very difficult place to be in, thinking that you still somewhere, that you still fit in a certain environment, but you stick out like a sore thumb, you know what I mean? Or
Mm-hmm.
you just it just yeah, you gotta move on.
Yeah, your consciousness hasn't caught up to your activity.
Yeah.
Hey, and when they do, ooh we,
What you talking about reminds me of when I moved to Michigan after living in Ohio for most of my life,
Hmm.
where I was really like, black people can do this thing and white people can do that thing. Like that's how my mind, and I was just driving through like the suburbs and I was seeing like all of the shit that was going on in Michigan and Detroit. And in my mind, I was like, damn, I'll never experience this shit. Like 4 or 5 years later, I done did all of the shit. I done been to all of the bars, all of the restaurants. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did all of
Yeah.
the shit. And but my mind state before I moved here, like I wasn't gonna have enough money. I was too black, or I just didn't even think like it was possible, like until I moved to Detroit and I just seen just black people just do everything, right? So it's
Hmm.
just like it conditioned my mind in a different way. And I'm like 40, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I came to this realization late in life, you know what I'm saying, to like somebody that's young. Like my whole point is where you're at today and where you want to be in the next 2 to 3 years. If you want to get there, work every day towards it.
Mhm.
Simple shit. You know,
Mhm.
it's so simple. But where you at today is going to be at a different place based upon where you're working towards. And that's what make life worth living. Nobody is like, I'm the CEO. I just want to be the CEO for the rest of my life. I never want to progress. Niggas is think that's the shit that'll boggle your mind. How is Tom Brady still? I just seen this nigga Tom Brady on TV.
Mhm.
Like nigga won 18 million Super Bowls, still like showing up for work. A super millionaire
Mhm.
showing up for work with a suit and tie, like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, doing his job.
Mhm.
That nigga don't have to be there from my observation. He
Absolutely
ain't there
not.
for the money,
Nope.
you know.
Right.
So
He there
are
for the
you?
love. You
He
started this
there because
conversation. You
Are y'all
started
That's
this
listening?
it.
conversation on love. He's there for the love.
That nigga
So
love
if any,
football.
yeah. So if anything, we're gonna bring this thing full circle. If anything, we're gonna bring this thing full circle. Whatever it is that you pick to do to work towards, you better make sure there's some love involved in it.
Yeah.
You better make sure the foundation has some love components to it. Otherwise, what the fuck are you doing it for?
Building sandcastles. That's what the fuck they doing.
Niggas is good at building sandcastles.
They
So
Niggas,
that
good,
niggas,
motherfucker get hit.
boss.
niggas is sandcastle architects. Like niggas is good at that. Can we do something else, please?
Hey, you said you watch White Collar, right? Serpent.
Mm-mm,
You remember when that boy ran away on that beach and he made that
mm-mm,
whole little New York Empire State for Shorty? Yeah, that's what niggas be building.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Bro, create a whole
You built all of this shit for her, right? And you don't get fulfilled after she gets it and she receives it, right? Because she's never gonna give you the reaction that you had when you were making the shit for her. Like it's never gonna be the same, right? So you have to understand that your purpose is tied to that love, that discipline, and that confidence that you cultivate within yourself. You're not going to get that from a partner. You're not going to get that from a friend. You're not going to get that from a family member. That has to be an investigation that you exemplify. That can't be one of those things where I'm doing it because of such and such. I'm doing
yeah,
it because I want such and such to be good. That can't be your reasoning.
yeah. It's like a 401k. You gotta understand why you invest in it. That was probably a shitty comparison. Maybe not. Join the Discord. Fuck it.
So you had mentioned in the outline the moon starts the week in Gemini conjunct Jupiter. Like, do you have any thoughts of like or any instruction on how people can kind of like navigate or utilize this energy's influence for their benefit?
Yeah. So when I was writing out my notes about it, we kind of touched on a little bit, not like being super logical, but I think the Jupiter conjunction with the moon in Gemini really magnifies um the need to, you know, decimate those stumbling blocks in your path. Also, I want to point out the Hebrew letter that corresponds with the lover's card is Zain, and it is the path that connects
Zayn,
Binah,
right? That's Zayn, I think it's pronounced.
Zain. Yeah, 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 yes. It looked like that's it right there. Yeah, Zain. But it connects Binah to Teperep, which is Uranus to the sun. Um, and this connection is deals with like awakening and harmony. So it's like the energy of Gemini opposition is what connects your personal awakening, your personal new era to harmony. But it deals with some type of stumbling block in the way. Um, and I would say the stumbling block represents something that you're overlooking, something that you may not be mature enough to understand how to move it out of the way. Um, I think a lot of the work deals with just reconciling your feelings towards whatever that stumbling block is and letting it go. Um, it may be guilt there, it may be resentment there, maybe arrogance there. All these emotions make it very difficult for you to see uh, your problems for what they are. uh, I would say that's like the key like instruction for this week. And then with Jupiter, it just magnifies everything. And I think also with Jupiter being associated with like the inner guru, associated with like luck, it may be a great time to really make progress with getting past this, whatever that stumbling block you might have in front of you, uh, whatever you struggle with. Um, and then the moon will be after Gemini, it'll be Cancer, Leo, and then a new moon in Virgo. And I just look at, the moon in Cancer and Leo. It's just a good time to like prep for this new moon in Virgo. I would say a big part of it for me, how I'm going to approach it, is just not indulging in sensual pleasures. You know what I mean? Not no alcohol, no wine. Um,
No thought delicious.
I mean, no binge watching shows. Just really just no tatalicious.
Mm.
um, and do your best with it. I'm not saying like you got to be a monk or ascetic with it. Like do this, but you within your limits or within your ability, try to bring those sensual pleasures to a minimum in preparation for the new moon in Virgo. But I do want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about the new moon in Virgo? Because the first deacon is the Eight of Pentacles, which is prudence. Um, and it deals with like being careful. But I would say, yeah, I would say like planning for like finances, um, whether it's saving, investing, but also um taking time these next 14 and 28 days to really reflect on what does, and I mean that's my question for like the initiates and everyone in the chat. What comes to mind when you think of spiritual currency? Not just like fiat notes, because those have some type of importance, as it relates to our vessel, but like what does spiritual currency mean to you, or in a light of like cultivating that spiritual currency.
It's the it's the confidence one gains from the repetition and the intent of doing it consistently every single day for me. And the consistency, the routine, the intention is what builds up your reservoir, right? So
Hmm.
if I have a soft day, if I have a weak moment, if I have a down time, right? I don't need to beat myself up about it. Spirit will just pick me up on the back end because I've built up that much of a rapport with spirit
Yeah,
that it understands that these things go in ebb and flows, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the currency part for me, or the buildup of said reservoir, would be the level of consistency, intent, and purpose behind the spiritual work that you do every day, or lack thereof. You know,
Hmm. Hmm.
some of it may come to a matter of, I might not want to do my ritual today, but I meditated. You know what I'm saying? Or I
Right,
did my ritual this morning, but I didn't meditate, but at least I got the ritual in.
right,
Right?
right.
I had a shadow work prompt. I answered the prompt. I filled out and expanded on said prompt. But since I did said prompt, I might not meditate today. You know what I'm saying? So it can get you to a place where you may not feel like doing anything. But at least if the intent is there and your reservoir is built up, yeah, you could take a day off, bro.
Hmm.
Spirit will hold you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
Because I think the consistency with the intent and um the purpose, I think that is what spirit truly cares about, right? Because that goes with the ethics of spirit, right? Because you're not doing this thing to pull any wool over anyone else's eyes. You're doing this thing because this is a part of your purpose.
Yeah,
It's not performative.
yeah. You doing it to pull the wool off of your eyes, your own
Exactly.
eyes. Yeah,
And keep it off there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, and that makes me think about what you were saying earlier about like having your own setbacks, and these setbacks that you have a lot of times are just like parts of yourself that you have to evolve, that you have to develop, that you have to grow. And when you think about a Virgo moon, and the focus is on first what you're doing and how you're going to monetize what you're doing and create generational wealth, like setting this whole intention is from a place of belief. So your setbacks, you not addressing your setbacks, and then you having beliefs, it's like I feel like you can't even have those things, don't even exist in the same plane, in the same universe. So in reference to what Ra was saying, like sometimes you're not able to meditate, but you better have did some form of shadow work or some form of a ritual. If you ain't did no shadow work, you haven't did any chakra work, you haven't even looked at your chart, you just doing regular mundane shit. What is the one spiritual thing that you did throughout the day? Because that's spiritual currency. So think about it this way: if you don't go to work for one day, for a lot of people, that's $200-300.
Yeah, you ain't gonna like that check at the end of the week.
I
Hmm.
go like the check, bro. And I'm telling you, your mood, how things is manifesting for you, love, finances, probably from a motherfucker who haven't accentuated any spiritual currency. How he get that job? How he get that girl? How he get that play? How he get? Was you in his bedroom meditating with him, praying with him, journaling with him? No, okay. So it's like, man, like I stated earlier, like shit, players fuck up too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta know that. And you gotta know, like, my setback is not being able to be intuitive. Like, to not follow my soul. Or, like, trying to be so logical that, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, I feel like the solution in this new moon is like, what are you willing to work for? Because if you're willing to work for it, you can have it. Not if you cry, pout, complain, watch the news. But if you work for it, you can absolutely have it.
Real talk. Sorry, earlier I had our internet went out randomly. But no, for what you're talking about also sounds like the parable of the sower. Because that takes spiritual discipline to be able to stay in that garden and not to get distracted, not to walk away, not to let all the things that's happening towards it want you to be defeated from it. You know, the birds eating it, rodents getting into it. Those are the things that's going to destroy you. But building a spiritual currency is going to help you stay disciplined, help you build that thing. People going to walk by and it's like, man, I don't know why you trying to grow a garden. A few months go by, man, I wish I started my garden. This shit hard.
Mhm.
Hey, can I get some of your fruit? I help you grow. But they wasn't helping you grow it, you know, in the beginning. But they see the fruits now. So I say pay attention to those people who helped you plant seeds before they grew and stayed there to water them.
Yeah, I feel like I've been really coming to grips of like my best and like just understanding like metaphysical principles and like trying to like reconcile it all because it's like, damn, I want to save people, but then I want to save myself. So it's like, what is my best? Right? In my heart,
Mhm.
my best. Because I know my best egotistically is just focusing on myself and fuck everybody else. But my heart don't work that way. So I got to create a different balance and a different structure on. Because most niggas is just not cutthroat psychopaths. That's why they not quadrillionaires, right? Motherfuckers be having a heart, you know. So it's like, what is your best? Like, y'all ever thought about that? Like, is your
Yeah.
best the best version of you, or the best human? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And what I love about astrology is that you can see that best version of you and a future you and that present you all at once by understanding the consciousness of yourself and your planets transgressing through your chart as you gain older. You know, you can even look at your past self to understand your future self or your present self. So it's just all types of ways you can approach it. So shout out to Moon Day. Because it's like, you know, before bro even wrote the book and had this out, you know, he had me personally working in on it. He was checking on me. Did you do this? How did it look for you? You know, I was like, yeah. You know, so I appreciate Breeze for creating this tool because it makes astrology really easier. Because it's so easy to get caught up into the jargon instead of having like a cycle to help you learn something and process 1% at a time. Like I really had a hard time like looking at the chart and seeing the tarot wheel until Breeze gave me like Moon Day, and I'm like, oh. And he's like, yeah. So when it's different houses, then you can see how people have the cards for this area and that area. So it's just about working with and staying consistent.
Yeah, the Psycho Knot got me reeling this week, and you know the 21-day cycle, um, just the idea and the understanding of reprogramming yourself. And the reality is that you can do it in 21 days. And Moon Day Mystic, every Monday, you get 4 Mondays out of a month. So essentially, every 4 Mondays, you can recreate yourself. Essentially, rebuild a brand new subset, whole new mainframe, whole new motherboard, everything, every 21 days. And so now I'm working on this book with Hood, and like I'm just thinking about how all of those little small components can just be added for proper understanding. And how easy it is to ignore it because you don't even know it's there.
When you were saying that, certainly made me think about how like different parts of our bodies constantly regenerate on a certain cycle, like
Every
our
seven, I think it's 7 weeks or something like that. Yeah,
yeah, but I
the
think it's
cells
like
regenerate.
yeah, the cells regenerate, but then I'm gonna just search something like the stomach lining, cells turn over every 3 to 5 days. The outer layer of your skin renews every 30 days. Red blood cells live about 120 days. Your taste buds renew every 2 weeks. That's crazy. Your bones regenerate every 10 years. It's just interesting,
So essentially, a 40-year-old you is 4 U's, right?
yeah, skeletally speaking, yes, yeah.
So me
And
and
I
Hood
know
up
I
to
know the liver can regenerate.
Me and Hood up to 4, you up to 3, and this little nigga up to 2.
Oh, too, yeah, yeah.
We always changing, so you either going to like spiral up or spiral down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There is no staying the same.
There's a cyclical nature to existence.
Also, by the way, shout out to the intuitive chef, because he talks about what Breeze and getting into. He talks about on his channel, you know what I'm saying, especially with alkaline foods. He did a whole Edgar Casey chart, you know what I'm saying, on his Instagram panel. So, and I put it in Discord, so make sure you guys check that out, bro, because that image also made me think about a cycle, even how it's charted out. Because with your
Yeah,
food,
that's my guy. Tell that nigga I'm still waiting on my plate, Slime.
No, but Fredo, like you said, 10 years for your bones, right? Think about the spillers, bro. They bones getting red.
Who?
The spillers.
The spillers.
The ones who spill the seed. The ejaculators. The sperm droppers.
I know if you got Chakra Nova, you're aware of that. So,
I mean, yeah, like, especially if you spilling that shit indiscriminately, some niggas have died a million times, nigga. Niggas look like they skin just peeling off their bones and shit. Like,
I was hearing like, like it's common for like teenage boys now to just like, as soon as they wake up, they hitting their shit. They get home, they hitting their shit. They go to sleep, they hitting their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
super goony.
times a day. Like, it's
If you looking at them like, boss, I'm tired.
it's billions of pornos being watched. Like it's just a
Hmm.
constant stream of, so
I understand why it's a male loneliness problem. The only thing is, I don't think the males are actually saying they're lonely. Because them niggas will never leave their room. They will keep that same sock in the room. Them niggas is good, bro. I'm telling you, them niggas is good.
Oh, I'm gooning, bro. Shit.
Because look, that chick ain't gonna never disappoint him, right? she ain't gonna never let him down.
Hey, niggas got a problem when they making reels talking about this the goat right here. Like, what, bro? Lock in, man. Lock in. You could have made a reel about anything else. Marketing, some comedy. This is what niggas making reels about. That's that Leo energy trigger.
Listen, lust is a manipulator, as far as I'm concerned.
It is.
I'm still trying to figure it out if lust is tied to Jezebel or just solely from Lilith. But I'm gonna figure it out.
I say Jezebel as well. I would say Jezebel as well, because wasn't Jezebel married to Solomon or one of the kings of Israel?
The soft king.
Yeah, and
She was fucking around with the soft king.
yeah, and the shit she did, she just orchestrated so much destruction,
Mm-hmm.
so much
Mhm.
destruction.
Mhm. And
She
Yeah,
got
you
away
think
with it.
about
She got
the
away with it.
soft. You think about the woman with the soft tone that talks to the dude that will never get a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that little window where men don't have the capacity to withstand certain amounts of seduction. And in that window is where she could manipulate everything in and around whatever the fuck is going on. That window.
all you gotta do is a jab step, nigga. It's over.
Look, talk to the one nigga that won't no woman talk to, and you will control all of this shit.
And also, when you had talked about lust, I mean, the lust card, when you think about it, the woman riding the lion is literally called what? The whore of Babylon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the AKA. Yep. And she essentially is just like Belquise, because she just gonna suck niggas up into the womb and keep it pushing. She
Yeah,
at least gonna leave with your soul, nigga. Like she gonna leave with your soul.
yeah, I think Jezebel was like she played a big part in um the people of Israel praising or becoming idolaters. She
Mm-hmm.
was like big on it. Like, this is what
Mm-hmm.
we gonna do. Put these golden calves over here. Go ahead and cut some blood offerings over here. They were doing it was a lot of idolatry. And she was she did a lot of wicked things, but I remember she died. Um it was I can't remember who the prophet was. It was either like Nathan or something like that. Or maybe not Nathan, but it was a prophet. And he was like, I'm paraphrasing, you so fucked up that when you die, you're not even gonna have a grave site so people will know, you know what I mean, to know where you at. And
That
when
you
she
existed
died,
type shit.
yeah, and when she died, I think she fell off of like the top of a wall or something, and dogs ate her body.
Mm.
And it was you didn't know, like you couldn't tell that was her, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she was. I mean, even when you think of Jezebel, Beelzebub, Jezebel. You know, that's
And
straight.
then ball. And then ball.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
That's an evolutionary progression.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think of the chick from 300 in Troy.
Oh yeah, Troy. Yeah.
Nigga, you had two countries fighting over one bitch. Like
Have y'all
that
ever
was one bitch,
Low
nigga.
Down Dirty Shame?
Yeah,
What
nigga,
what
that
you
was
say?
one.
Have y'all ever seen Low Down Dirty Shame?
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that, man.
It's a part of
Jada,
the
you talking
movie.
about Jada Pinkett and Keenan Ivory Wayans?
Yeah, but Pam Grier is in it, right? And Pam
Yeah.
Grier, at the very end of the movie, she's like seducing Rock, Rock from the TV show. He's in the
Mm-hmm.
and like she's seducing him. Like she takes off her shirt and she has like on a bra, she's moving and shit. And he's like, I'll decline. I don't want it. Right? He pulled out a 45 and shot the nigga. And then she was like, you could have had some pussy, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, that's just making me think about this. Because it's like, yeah, because who's turning down pussy, right? Like, and then if you do turn down pussy, like, you don't get an award for that. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? A lot of times, you be talking about what you started off the conversation with, the male loneliness epidemic, because you don't got no pussy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if niggas was getting ass and having wonderful relationships, it wouldn't be no male loneliness epidemic. So, in reference to Jezebel, bitch, get to work. You know what I'm
Yeah, you're slacking on your macking. She's slacking on her macking right now.
Motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying?
These streets are full. These streets are
Yeah.
full with nut. Like the fuck, floss. The fuck.
Like, come on, y'all. Like, I don't know. It's like it just seems like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? And what is the right path? Like, so once again, is it no woman or is it a woman? You know what I'm saying?
My only answer.
And then if she
God is
evil,
real.
she a Jezebel, or like, how do we label a Jezebel versus a good woman? You know what I mean?
I don't even think you can, because I think they both exist in the same body.
Exact. It's metaphysical. It could be your mama.
I think it matters on what day of the week it is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
the cyclical nature of life, understanding it will get you out of a whole lot of trouble, because once again, like, you saying that you putting down 18-piece pipe to your you're not daddy long legs. You know everybody.
You're not Gucci third leg, nigga.
No,
I don't want to be here with you now. I'm good. I'm cool on that.
But what happens in them situations where her passions don't meet up with your passions? Is she evil now?
Nah.
No, she ain't.
Nah, I think
I think
at
that's
that
just where
point,
Jezebel came from, though.
yeah. I think once you get to that
An
point,
unsatisfied woman, right?
your decision about what to do once you get to that point, and you realize that your passions don't connect, like the decision that you make going forward is going to determine that. Like, are you sticking with her even though you know that your passions don't connect? Are you going to try and cultivate something to make those two passions connect? Or are you just
is it a
up and done?
Mission? Like, these are real live questions, but like,
Wait. What about the one who, right? She aligns with your passion, right? But she comes out months later saying, like, I just can't do it no more.
What? I mean, See, but I think once again we looking at a pizza and we looking at a pepperoni. Is it like we? It's more to the kingdom than passion, right?
Mhm.
So
Way more. Like, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
nah, I'm just that I have nothing else to say. Really, it's just like it's more to this thing of having a relationship, like what you were saying earlier. Like when like the reality is this. Like I wouldn't even imagine a girl reality and a boy reality is two different, and depending on the age, shit, it's 365 days in a year, and she spent every day being a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm.
don't even, you don't even
Mm.
understand. You can't even fathom.
You couldn't even
So,
fathom like a week of her shit.
like, you just have to just accept, like, a woman being Jezebel already as a part of her nature.
Damn.
You have to anticipate that part. You have to know that your work can supersede that, or at least work around it,
Yo,
because
vision,
you're not going to be able to get rid of it.
God, nah,
You're
yo,
not.
is that's what God is about. That's what purpose is about. Like that's what like discipline is about, and intellect is about. Like it's so much to pour into a woman that like shit. You're not 85 niggas.
Nope.
You'll never be 85 niggas.
You'll
Like
never
you'll never
be.
be 10 niggas. You're only one guy. You know what I'm saying? You could be the best version of yourself, but when you talk about a woman's unbridled passion, niggas, niggas not ready for this conversation.
Nah, son, because it's unmatched. It's unmatched. It's the strongest fucking force in this world. It's unmatched. Come on, bro. I would love
Imagine,
for you to put your discipline up against her seduction. I would love for you to do that. Because
And
like
be in the
Hood
same room.
said, yeah, because like Hood said, even
Because
if you
I'm a
turn
leak.
that down, right? Even if you turn it down, even if you could thwart that off, right? Even if
right?
you know what I'm
You saw a
saying, even if
killer,
you could do
you
that,
gay, you gay.
it's
Yeah,
still be
hey,
here.
hey,
Like
imagine
you
no, no, no.
sassy, you's a
Imagine
gay
going to the
nigga,
guys.
like you know what I'm saying? Like all of these things come out now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, imagine going
And
to
you
the
could
guys.
have had some pussy.
And you could have just had some pussy, nigga. Like sometimes it's good to just go get the nut and get it out the way. Like, what are we doing all of this rigmarole for? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, imagine talking to the guys like, yeah, man, I was just a little shorty. Oh, what happened? Nah, I ain't get on that, bro. I ain't want that.
Like it never happened. Niggas
They
don't
go,
even talk like that. We're not
what you
even wired
mean?
like that. We're
I
not wired
didn't.
like that.
You lying. She give you head or something? That's how they be.
Yeah, I think you also gotta like from a man's perspective, you just gotta progress to a point where like you may have fell victim to it or you heeded from someone else's experiences and you just can see it before it's happening. You get what I'm saying? Like
What you want me to do?
as soon as you come across a Jezebel, it's just like, oh, I already know what type of shit you on.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know, because once it's too late, it's too late. You know what I mean? I think it's one of those things where you just gotta you gotta be ready before it happens. And I'm not saying like
Mhm.
literally prepare, but you gotta be mentally disciplined to know. It's almost like a motherfucker that's have y'all ever seen like the perfect storm or like seen
Mhm.
shit like the motherfuckers that be fishing in Alaska and stuff like that in the open sea and
Ice
ocean?
roll truckers.
Yeah, like you just gotta understand the reality of like just being on a boat in the middle of the ocean, you know, to the point where you're gonna get in the middle of some shit, but you still know how to handle yourself. And plus, I would think if you spent so much time out in the ocean on boats doing that shit, you would at least know, like, oh, no, put the sails down. We going this way. Here come a storm. You know, most dudes is just like, hey, we out here,
Don't even know
get
how to
their head
swim.
whooped. You know what I mean? Get their heads cut. You know,
Yo,
and
Taco is going wild in the chat.
what you saying? But and I think it also goes with your intuition too, man. Because like they saying, there's nothing you can do. That's like me trying to reason with Kylie why she mad. I'm gonna probably
Yeah,
get
and
killed
she
too.
got 19 arms, nigga. Like, where is you going?
Exactly. You should be smart enough to know, like, oh, y'all crazy. Kylie about to come through and fuck this shit up. I'm out of here.
Yo,
It
yo.
ain't it ain't no reasoning. It's
Mm-mm,
get up and
mm-mm,
go.
mm-hmm.
Now.
Death and destruction, nigga. Like, we got to
You-
destroy this shit so we can rebuild it anew, nigga. Like, yeah, I think the boat in the middle of the ocean is the perfect example, honestly. Right? You know how to swim, but do you know how to swim in deep waters? Right?
with
Because it's
waves and
different.
shit in the
It's
dark.
different from being in the pool, nigga, in a controlled
Yeah.
structure, and then being in the ocean and you can't predict where these fucking waves is coming from.
All right,
It's
you gonna
cold.
water.
It's dark.
It ain't no motherfucking lifeguard, nigga.
And even if someone throw you something out there for you to hold on, they probably can't see you.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Being in the middle of the ocean in the dark is perfect. It's perfect because now your training takes over, right? You can't dictate and manipulate the maneuvers in and around what it is that you're doing without your fucking ability to hone in on your practice, right? So if you can't reach into your practice bag and the reps that you got, right? Then yeah, you are absolutely and always will be susceptible to that type of energy because you don't have any recompense in order for you to reconcile how to deal with and to thwart against it. Like there's no way for it. And then like the homies already said, like then you're gonna have to live with yourself when you go home and be like, yeah, I turned that pussy down, but for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did you nobody is going to clap because you turned that pussy down.
My man, even I know my top chick not trying to push you down. I know my top chick got hella hoes.
Shit. He got a hole for every area code, nigga.
She said a lot of women get devoured by their own coochie. That made me think of like it's a black hole and it just your own black hole
I was gonna
just
say that motherfucker like a
swallow
whale.
you up.
I was gonna say that
Yeah,
pussy like a whale.
I think it's shit different when I hear the word devoured. So let me
Man.
just pause for a little bit.
Yo, what you mean by that?
Yeah, shit. Because, like, you don't know what that woman feel about you. So when a person say, like, oh, yeah, I got all of these hoes, like, how many of them are misandrous? How many of them are supporting you? How many of them are pouring into you? Praying for you, cooking for you, like loving on you, learning about you, you just got hoes. Like,
I got
But you say it like that, it sounds so empty, my nigga.
It is
Like
though,
hold
'cause
up, you just got hoes? Like that's
the
it?
chance
Like
and
how
then they
many of
want to
them
start
cook
live
for
like,
you,
no,
player?
let me
Like
tell you. Looking at
yeah, I don't know.
chances chances are they somebody else's hoes too.
man, you
Like,
better,
I mean,
ain't getting no benefit.
they call hoes for a reason, nigga. Like they not hoes is not singular, nigga. That's
Wait.
plural, nigga. That's not singular.
So technically, no one can have hoes because hoes
No,
is for everybody.
it's a misnomer.
Yes.
Like you can't,
Now
you
you
can't,
tripping.
bro. Anything you put an S on, nigga, like you can't now make that individualized
Hold on,
because
hold
you
on.
fucking up.
So let's really bring this home, right? Let's really bring this home because we making a really real point. So imagine you playing a game, right? You in the dating world. That's like a bunch of niggas playing basketball. Like you in the league. You getting passed around. Talking
Oh,
about I'm dating, right? Like, no, you getting cracked, you know?
you get
Like,
hoed.
you know, it's like
That's the shooting rack with all the balls that everybody touches, nigga. You know the one rack in the gym that is just in there forever, ever. Like not the ones that they practice with when they come in the gym. I'm talking about the rack that's just in there for like the janitor and shit. Like that's the rack that everybody has touched, nigga. Like
And you know the new term now they use? Ball. That's my ball.
Yeah, that's them YNs.
Yeah, so you niggas
Oh,
might
they
be
say
ball.
that.
Them niggas is
Yeah.
confusing, bro. Them niggas is confusing, bro.
no,
Like these niggas is confusing, bro. I swear to God.
they are literal, you know. They understand. They inherited a world that they didn't create. So
Right.
you know,
They about that ball
everybody is
worship.
everybody is having casual sex, you
For
know.
real,
So
servant. For real. That ain't nothing but bow.
Yeah, they
These
about that
babies
bow
ain't nothing
worship,
but
bro.
idolaters.
Mm-hmm.
they don't have no they just what else is they going to do? You know, I wore starter coats because everybody else is wearing starter coats, nigga. Like I was just listening to Daz Effects because I
That's
thought
like
that was
that's like
Yeah,
when
something
the
yeah.
whole dynamite was
You
out.
remember the first time nigga had a triple fat goose, right? Everybody wanted a triple
I
fat
wanted
goose.
one too.
That's like your
So
mama.
I remember when them Avorexes
I'm
came
jumping
out,
on
nigga.
Facebook
I
and
saved up for 2 summers to get an Averex, nigga.
right now, these kids nowadays, they
They
fucking
dangerous,
like
bro.
they don't have no respect for life or relationships or none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
If they not fucking, bro, they fucking vacuums and pies.
These niggas care about switches and hats. You
Where
know what a hat is, right? Y'all know what a hat is?
Yeah, that's a body.
See? They care about switches and hats.
where is so this generation was born like what 2010, 2009.
2009. Yep.
My nephew was born 2011. Where is their Neptune at? Is it
That's a
like
good
in
question.
Aquarius maybe?
That's a good question.
And Pluto and Neptune. Or it might be in Pisces.
Wherever it is, it got to be a place where them motherfuckers don't get 2 shits
You
about
sure it's not
authority.
in Sagittarius? These
They
niggas
don't give
are
2
so
shits about
It
authority.
could be.
Wherever it's at, they don't give a fuck about authority, my nigga. Like that's where it gotta be. It gotta have something to do with don't give a fuck about authority.
Bro,
Like,
I seen this one video. This kid was
Might be
like, "Bro, I'll
Sag.
never leave the hood." He said, I'll pay for a bitch BBL and the trap off her.
Oh my god.
hey,
Someone
at
just looked up
least he
this
got a vision. At least he got a vision.
Aquarius, yeah, comes to Aquarius.
I mean, some niggas is just gonna get rich paying for BBLs for the rest of their life. I mean,
He said, think about it, gang. That's like 7K. She paid me like at least 2K.
And jump Chiron. Got the Uranus and Jupiter conjunction.
yeah, these young niggas is different, bro.
First deacon of
Everybody's saying they
Aquarius.
basically the spiritual warriors that's been corrupted.
I think these are the motherfucking indigo children that we was talking about 10 years ago.
nah.
Niggas just don't care. Like, because they know they God. They just don't care, bro. Like, I swear to God, they just don't care, bro.
They'll be out there with a high point. They say, fuck
Yeah.
Nah, man, we gonna just have to start over, man. We gonna start over.
He said we
Start
just got to
over.
reincarnate one more time,
We gonna walk everybody off the cliff, my nigga.
baby. We just gonna reincarnate.
He's like, yeah, right over there. Yeah, don't you see the entrance? Yeah, right over there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
telling
meet
you.
over there. The
Brain
fuck?
rot, brain rot is irreversible.
It's irreversible. It is.
These niggas is.
Hey,
All I know is that none of my kids is allowed. Like they come over my house, they know ain't no electronics. Like
Yeah,
ain't no
anything
electronics.
outside of electronics, them niggas is not fucking with it, bro. Tell them niggas about a rotary phone, they will curse at you. Like, what the fuck is
for real,
that?
because those electronics is where it's at. Because like, think of Boondocks, right? Y'all remember that episode Huey went into the basement and locked himself in there and watched nothing but BET? Hey, it get deep out here, man.
I'm just thinking about locking yourself in the room and watching nothing but BET, nigga. No fuck.
Brain rot.
You gonna come out that bitch like DL Hewley?
That's like Supersize Me, where you just ate McDonald's for 30 days straight and it killed you.
Your tongue, bro. Bree just said 2 weeks. Your tongue recreate. Your tongue.
McDonald's overdose is crazy. That's that's crazy.
Yeah, like this shit is toxic. Like, and BET is, man, I wish these kids was raised off of BET. We have a much better chance. Ain't no, listen, like,
you'd be able to thwart that indoctrination.
like an 18-year-old in theory is like he don't really serve no purpose for real. You know, you gotta figure that out. You gotta build your integrity. You gotta develop. You gotta grow. It takes time. So by the time you get to 26, 27, you got worth. Like you have value. You earned that. Right? These kids now, bro, they don't even care.
They don't. They don't have a capacity for shit like integrity and work ethic.
Listen, you gonna work with these niggas at a job? Come on, man.
Nah. Somebody gonna die. Like something gonna happen to somebody, bro. Like
don't hire that nigga, man.
Nah.
You gotta be like, bro, like we trying to do some shit, like, and you know, it's like niggas is like, I walked into like the pita spot to give me a little rap. I had to leave, man. These young niggas didn't care. I'm like, man, they ruining this shit, man. I can't come back to this motherfucker. These niggas just, I stood there for like 5 minutes. I'm looking at, like, I'm at iShot, this nigga on his phone. Like, I'm bothering him. I'm like, man, I'm about to just go some where else, man.
Until he instantly got off the phone, like, what's the problem, OG?
Nah, man. I'm not even about to stir the pot, man. I'm gonna just let him have it, man.
Yep. Picture trying to reason with a YN, nigga. Those words is hitting a brick wall, nigga.
All you gonna hear is a Swiss cheese. All right, bet.
Fuck you said. They don't have that. Fuck you said. They don't have that empathy gene. Like they don't. They don't want to logically reason with you. They don't care.
They're sociopaths. They're sociopaths, bro.
It's a weird it's a brain rot generation because all they ever did was look at phones. That's all they ever did. And so when you in real world situations, like you just don't know how to act. And you think like you going to just act crazy and act wild and like niggas is not even doing that shit. Nowhere. Whereas niggas, I've been all over the country, never seen niggas act wild. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just out and about living. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like, so it'd be like a concert, like NBA YoungBoy Instead of niggas just going to the concert, niggas is just like acting crazy. And it's like, yo,
Man, and they're stealing seats from people and shit. Like,
like fighting, doing all types of crazy. Like, and it's like, bro, like if I'm an NBA YoungBoy fan and I like his music, I would try to make that be the message to niggas. Like, yo, we about to show these niggas that we know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Versus, it feel like the nigga make his money and then these niggas just acting crazy as shit. Men, women, and it's like, dog, y'all know what y'all creating, like what could happen in these scenarios. Like nobody is thinking about it. Like shit, if you got a young child and they like, I'm going to an NBA YoungBoy concert, like for what?
They getting a whooping just for knowing who he is.
Like for real. It's demonic, man.
hey, that boy Breeze said he gonna be on that Bud shit. I'm the buckle. Looking at.
Real, man.
I mean, it could be worse. I mean, your wife could just take the next month's rent and go pay to go see Chris Brown, like it could,
or Beyonce.
or Beyonce and Usher. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
I just saw John today where John took all the money from her granddad. Like her granddad had to have surgery. She spent that money on going to see Chris Brown and taking pictures with Chris Brown. You know, that granddad can't get the surgery. I'm just like, listen.
imagine going to Chris Brown, your girl go, and then you in the picture too, just standing next to them.
I don't know. Do we look at some artists like, bro, like, do we have that ability to be like, you going to spend your money? Or do we just, like, of course, we give people respect to do whatever they want to do, but it'd be like some of these concerts and some of these things that these people is promoting in their music is the problem. Like, we got to really be
I know
able
you went to
to,
a
like,
Travis Scott concert.
1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%.
I know what happened. You gone.
That needs to be discussed and investigated. Really, like, what is it that's wrong with you, where you would spend 15 grand just to pose with a nigga? Like, you're gonna have to make that make sense, but you also gonna have to make it make sense. Why would a nigga decide he gonna charge 15 grand for you to take a picture with him?
Yo, the height of confidence to be like,
The audacity is on an all-time high around here, nigga. Like, audacity is falling off the trees.
We gotta do a Chris Breezy chart breakdown. There ain't no way.
That nigga making money hand over
You
fist.
know how confident
He said, "Oh, y'all not gonna let me tour no more? All right, I'm just gonna charge people 15 grand to meet me. Like, the fuck?
Off the muscle.
And niggas is paying that shit. Females is lying and stealing from their man just so they could be next to Chris Brown. What is that? What kind of spirit is that, bro?
It's Mr. Take Your Dance. That's the fucking spirit.
I see the chick talking about, oh, Chris, choke me next. What? Because the one John was on stage and she wanted to pose where he was choking her, right? And he did it in some real seductive way. So the bitches in the row in front of them was just like, oh my gosh, choke me next. Oh my gosh.
You know, Chris Brown is succubus stuff.
Yo, he is, bro. He is,
For
bro.
real.
He is. 1,000% that nigga's a succubus.
So he already been getting 15 grand, 1,200 grand worth of energy out them motherfuckers in they sleep. So at this point, it's just mind control. You know what I mean? They just making a pilgrimage at this point on some
Pilgrimage.
clone Tyrone type shit at this point. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
if you
That's
because
why I say people's
Chris
morality is
Brown,
selective. That's
but
why I
he
say
been making
people's.
music since he was like 14.
But bro, like he listen, him and Rihanna went through it, nigga. And
I
like
was waiting for someone to do that.
if SA was really a thing, right? Or you know, I don't know, abuse was really a thing. I mean, they should have charged her because she fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, she fucked that nigga. Like everybody was all up in arms about her pictures. I was like, did you see that nigga face? Like that nigga did not come out a winner of that at all. But this is what I mean though. He's on record for beating his woman, and now you got women paying 15 grand just to pose with him. So
Serpent, you know they're gonna say that was so long ago though. They ain't forgetting.
he's grown as a person.
Literally, him and Rihanna was hugging a while ago.
He did. I mean, Karrueche did get with him too, right?
Man, singing, yelling her name in the song. Karrueche.
Now Karrueche running around with Dion. I don't even understand that, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Hey, I was talking about that. My homies did not believe me till they looked it up.
I ain't even gonna listen. That nigga had surgery to remove another one of his toes, and she was in the emergency room crying. So I don't even know. I don't care to want to know, but yeah,
Bro, I
that
thought
was
he got his
going on.
nuts removed, bro. I did not know he got his toe removed.
Yeah, he diabetic. I think he lost like 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody was. I guess I saw fake memes. Niggas was talking about he lost his nuts.
What?
You say he lost his nut? What did you
His
say?
nuts, yes. Like I saw people say he lost his nuts. It's like his toes.
Listen, I don't know if that's what the surgery was. I thought it was his toes.
That's why I was like, dang, how Karrueche with him and he don't got no nuts. And I'm like, well, she
I
must
mean,
want
that's just your sperm. You can still get hard, so you just ain't got the life force with it. It's like when a nigga gets snipped. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a nigga gets snipped. So niggas get castrated every day, B. Like niggas is not trying to use condoms, B.
I sure talked to my pops about vasectomies. He said, don't do that. Nasty people do that shit. He said people do that to stick their dick and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that gotta go through your mind and say, hey, you know what? I don't need this no more.
Was he gonna do a breakdown of this photo, all these demons in it?
That shit got a lot. That picture got a lot going on.
No, just what
pulling it up.
Jabri was talking about when he said that he was a succubus. Like,
That's the album cover.
Incubus. But
yeah, incubus.
And he just got songs like you got a song literally called Wet the Bed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I never really got it.
But look, I Take You Down. He got like,
I told you, Mr. Take
and it's a difference between songs about sex and you know what I mean, bumping and grinding, and then there's other stuff where it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
well, people make memes of this song, but the Trey Songz song, we be like, I'm coming through your window, I'm sticking through your head.
Trey Songz is another one though. Like, listen,
yeah, he already got cases, and
that is a spirit, bro.
And we ain't gotta talk about that.
Shit runs all the way through R&B, nigga. Like, we
all
of the fucking shit about Usher. Usher was groomed, and then he turned into the groomer. Like,
I'm talking about if I snuck at you in your bedroom, would you pretend it wasn't me? Nigga,
I
what?
mean, shit.
Yeah, what the
Motherfuckers,
fuck?
motherfuckers is trying to figure out what's wrong with Justin Bieber. I said, ask Usher, nigga. Like, the fuck?
What did he say? You was my brother. We used to play undercover, some shit like that.
Pause. Pause.
Pause, bro. But I mean, even just looking at this cover, it's like Indigo. You think about Third Eye, but why you got the demons and monsters around here? You know he a
Mhm.
druggie. You know what I mean? So it's like this is
I take
this
the
is not
purple
the
hair
this
too,
is not the
nigga.
Third Eye that we talk about in
No,
Chakra Nova. This is
no,
this is not.
no.
This is not. This is
That
Wasn't
looked
wasn't
like
that boy? Didn't that boy used to do coke?
that looked like the Kalipov, nigga. That
yes, he
don't look like
still
the
do crack.
Kabbalah.
Oh, he
That looked
still
like the
do coke.
Yeah.
Kalipov.
Yeah.
That shit look like husks. That looks like the Kalipov, not Kabbalah, nigga.
It's just I don't know what people be thinking, man. Like
They think pay 15 grand, Chris Brown. That's what they thinking. Or they singing that Trey Songz verse.
but I think it's crazy that he's still active. He'd probably be active forever though, but
I just wonder, is there a plateau or a limit to how much sex songs you can make?
No, because Tyree's still making them.
it is, but it isn't.
I'm just thinking about a 20-year, 30-year career of nothing but sex songs.
What happened to Genuine?
He ain't last
That
too
boy
long.
look crazy.
He ain't last. Yeah, that nigga been spilling
That
that
boy look-
seed all over the place. Like, that nigga look like he looked like yesterday. He don't look like today.
Bro, even his clips of the shows he be doing, man. That boy
Fucking
crazy.
remember
he
every
look
time.
like he
What
got to
about
do
Jason
shows.
Derulo?
Yeah, like every time I think about Genuine, I think about El DeBarge. Like these niggas, that is a spirit, bro. Like that is something different, man. Because all this R&B shit, like it ain't that much love in the world. Like I just don't.
That's the thing. It really ain't about. It ain't about love. This is just.
Yeah,
This is,
you're right.
it's,
You're right.
it's,
You're right.
it's some. It's
It's
some
sex and
orgy shit
domination,
at this
bro.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's sex and domination.
Yeah, and then all the artists fuck each other. You know what I mean?
Each other.
And then like just because you didn't sleep with this person, don't mean that you ain't got they fluids. But I digress.
Yeah.
But and all the other shit that we don't get to see is just listeners and fans and whatnot. Like I'm just saying, like
Yo, check it
all
out.
the crazy shit we heard. Just imagine, like it's stuff that we shouldn't even be trying to imagine.
Yeah.
Bro
Please
said
don't
20
crazy.
years and
put
every
that-
song is
Don't
about
put that
sex.
shit in my consciousness at all.
Yeah.
Y'all can have that shit. Swear to God. What that say, Hood?
It's talking about an incubus, a malevolent spirit or a demon in male form that is believed to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women, often leading to negative spiritual and physical consequences. Like when you go to like a Chris Brown concert, like this Breezy Bowl thing, it's nothing but women that like thousands. If you want to see thousands of women, go to a Chris Brown concert, right? And you got to ask yourself, it's not about the music, it's about the demon that is feasting on the energy. Because the music is just a blanket, nigga. Like, the music is just like the thing with like NBA Youngboy, the music is not even, the music is so ass.
Mm-hmm.
It is the worst.
And
It
can't
is
I can't understand it.
horrible.
I can't
It's
understand it. I'm
horrible.
like, how do you sit? How do you sit for 5 minutes and listen to this nigga? Like, I can't. I can't.
It's a spirit. It's a demonic energy. It's not even in the music. It's just like a weak ass buffer. Like when you think about Breezy Bowl and the event, it's like thousands of women, bro. And when you understand, like all of these artists, they're inhabited by spirits.
hmm 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 If you go to a chick house, bro, and she got a Chris Brown picture front and center, nigga leave, right?
It's a
Like,
wrap. Yeah.
just don't let her close the door, my nigga. Like, just
If you,
go.
if you
Like,
want to see things real, see if you want to go to the. Just be like, hey, babe, I was thinking about taking you to Breezy Bowl. You down? See what
yeah,
happens.
yeah,
I
yeah,
bet you won't.
yeah,
I bet you
yeah.
niggas won't.
Like, yo, I just got some free tickets to Chris Brown. I'm not gonna go. I'm not a fan. How would you like to take these tickets and take
Yeah,
one of
you
your
and Tanisha
girlfriends
be
with
going.
you? Like, what? Oh my god, I love Chris Brown. Like, yeah, bitch, you blocked. Like right now. Like, don't call me ever again. Like, oh, bitch, you blocked. I swear to God. Blocked yesterday, bitch. Like
What's worse is she hit that. Oh, you talking about CB? Oh yeah.
bitch, you better not have CB on a playlist. Like, don't even like. I'm not. Listen, if you starstruck in any kind of way, I don't want nothing to do with you.
It's the worst quality in any female to like any celebrity, bro. Like
The worst.
you gotta make sure she don't got a celebrity crush, bro, before you get involved.
That's the inventory check, nigga.
That's
Like,
the 12-step
that's
program.
the cheat code right there, nigga. If she
Mm-mm.
got a celebrity crush anywhere, nigga,
That's supposed to be you, my boy.
word, you supposed to be the crush.
Yeah, the celebrity too. You know, but talk
But
about
that's
Christian.
a deeper dynamic right there.
Like, but really think about the digital footprint now for somebody like Kayla Nicole. Like, you gonna see your wife, mother of your kids, just like
Just
busting
leaving it
wide
out there
open
for a real
for,
one.
for Chris Brown. Like, girls be having sex with celebrities, bro. It's the most weirdest. It's the weirdest psychological phenomena. But if you understand it from what Breeze just said, it's a fucking incubus, dum
Mhm.
dum.
It's a hole that can never be filled.
So y'all niggas gonna ask y'all girl to that CV shit or what?
We at 148, man. We can end this one. Talked a lot about the new moon and what people can look forward to this week energetically, man. Get your mind on your money, and of course, make sure your girl don't got no celebrity crushes, because that would just be tragic.
Yeah, he comes to the
But
city to blow her back out.
that is so crazy. Y'all got that is so crazy. Do y'all got any closing words before we get up out of here, bro?
Shit. Everybody, hope y'all have a good week, peaceful week, a productive week, or a peaceful 7 day cycle, productive 7 day cycle. Moon Day, a practical approach to astrology is available.
Mm-hmm.
And
Of
yeah,
course. I shade, bro. Shout out to Moon Day. Shout out to the White Rabbit. Shout out to the Columbia Exchange. Shout out to missionsfortheflame.org. Of course, if you guys want to get at me personally, you can hit me up on Setmore at AD for the Flame. Setmore, or you can hit us up on Initiatives for the Flame. You can book me personally, or you can always DM me, get at me. I'm always down to help.
Absolutely. I would say quell all of your celebrity crushes. Make sure your women ain't got no celebrity crushes.
For real. Make sure you ain't got no celebrity.
Make sure
crushes.
you ain't got no celebrity crushes. But absolutely,
No, it's different. It's different.
start to plant those seeds so you can formulate those things in 9 months. Start to or just get real serious about your spiritual development. Get real serious and intentional about your purpose. And if you're still looking for your purpose, be honest about that too.
Ashe.
Breezy. All right, man. On behalf of Breeze, everybody else, man, have a good night. We'll see y'all all on the flip side. Peace.
You're welcome to the Moon Day Mystic Weekly podcast. This Moon Day and every Moon Day, get prepared energetically for the week with Jabri Ali, Hood Mystic, Sacred Serpent, and AD